Good morning and welcome to the Breakfast Club. I have just chatted that whole time and recognized that I don't even have my volume on. Now, people have been saying that my volume's been rather low. This time, I can guarantee you it is high because I've maxed out everything. I went into the master volume check. I cranked it right back up. I'm actually holding back on some of the volume here on the OBS program because I can see we moving right into the red line. So there's no reason why folks shouldn't have a nice, a decent volume on your. Oh, sorry. Let me get my ThetaWaveTrader. So there's no reason why folks shouldn't have. Okay. We're all set. Tommy, good thing. First thing through the door this morning. Good morning, Tommy. How are you, buddy? You can't hear. Now you can. You can hear me now, buddy. I just realized my volume was off. Okay, let's get all straightened out here. Let's start over here at NASDAQ. It's going to be our main player for the day. How you doing today, Tommy? It's just you and me right now, buddy. So I say a retest of this daily fair value gap down here. Good morning, Russell. Oh, I like to hear that, Tommy. Yeah, retest of this fair value gap here. I'd like to see it start pushing through here, but you know, the CPI numbers this morning, how did that go? I wasn't up for that. I just got here to the charts a few minutes ago. Let's look at the hourly. Well, nothing. There's no CPI numbers. There's a bond at 1 o'clock. That's it. CPI is tomorrow. So we're going to get a little revisit back into this fair value gap on the discount portion here. Going from premium to discount. See from here. We create the swing above that high. Somewhere in the 1 hour here, you could get in on that for a short. Now this is the reversal back to that one. And then reversal. Once you've hit this one, we're back to this one. And we've hit it already. So now, here's the question, right? When you have these two in this larger range here, we use the discount one to get support and start to work through this candle. We're looking for lower prices. If we just bump back into the range here and we just stay inside here all day now, maybe clearing out the high, then coming back down into here. So this is going to be one of those bounce around kind of days until the CPI numbers come out. Then we're going to get a break or a busted in one direction. Unless we take out this low, come back, find some support. I mean, with a body, a nice, good, significant body, breaks that low. And we get a drive down with the CPI numbers. We get a full-on charge back into this daily fair value gap here. A couple of scenarios, or we'll just start marching up higher. We've got some relative equal highs here, low resistance. We had a high resistance liquidity run. Now we've got a lower resistance. So now the run for these highs. If we break this fair value gap right here to the upside, looking to go lower. Inside this small range here, we've got this one overlapping this one. So one that says to go higher, this one says to go lower. So we now have that fair value gap there. We broke below it with a body. We traded back up into it right here. And now we continue on to the downside one. And now see how it's going to compress. We're going to get smaller until we get a breakout here. That's my supposition on that one. Dow Jones got a really nice reversal here. Here's your reversal. Body breaks up here. You come back inside it here for continuation, taking out highs. We have a reversal. Body trades below it right here. You trade back up into it here. You're back inside this range again now. Premium array down all the way down to probably 50% of that range. Come back up into that one more time. Then drive down to the discount array right here. See it? I clip it right there in that box. Then we're driving higher. So we've run these lows out. Look for another reversal right here. Body trades above it. We trade back into it. One opportunity here to go higher. So there's lots of cool opportunities inside this Dow Jones this morning for reversals. I love this reversal pattern. It works. Good morning, Caro or Lambo. I've been driving street sweepers. Oh, keeping the streets clean, my friend. That's good. It sure beats walking around with a whippersnapper. So you get to sit and drive. You got to focus though, but those days will be done, Tommy. Those days will be done. They're numbered. They are numbered, my friend. So now you want to see this break this high with a body, come back, find some support at this, continue pushing higher. So I'd like to see Dow Jones start digging back up into this fair value gap and a return back into this session open. So Dow might be a nice little run today. Just back, see how we're just in this big block here. I'd like to see it run back up into here. 50% of that range. So Dow might be the play for us today. We'll sit in there with Derek, have a look around, see what we can find. US dollar. The Dix. The Big Dixie. So now we've traded all the way back up and we're just above that now. We've come all the way up into the mean threshold of this candle. Getting a reaction off of that. Here's the reversal. So once it's hit these key levels, you look for that reversal on the 1 minute chart. And you see one sitting right here. So if we get a body trade below that, which you do, and then the trade back up inside it, all the way up to here, you can look for that in that box. And we're looking for stop loss will go here. Ideal entry is right here. If it trades above it, comes back to it, find support, take your stop off, close out. It's going to go higher. Now we've actually traded below this low here. I like this. Trade back into this one more time for a short. Now we're looking for all these foreign currencies to start to climb if this turns here. So this looks like a reversal happening here. I like the idea of this going short. So if we break the high, we're going higher. If not, then if this continues to hold, I'm bearish now on, look at that, equal highs. relative equal highs. Makes you think they'd want to take those out before you go. So wait for the 10 o'clock for the range to present itself, because they might just drive this one more time to take these highs out, these relative equal highs that have been made here now. I could see it coming back and tapping this candle one more time at 105.54. Time and price, not just price, but time and price are important. So look for a possible run above these equal highs here at 10 o'clock. Then look for something like this. See how this one here, we never got a body trade below it. This one here, the false bear flag inside this range. Body trades below it. You're back inside it. Aim for the first low, so fair value gap. That's the small range you're looking for. So if this is your reversal and you think, oh yeah, it's easy after the fact to see that it kept going higher. But if you're actually trading it according to the super sniper rule, you should be inside the small range that you're trading inside from here to here. So if you get on this short, pull your fib tool from here. Just as an example. Pulling your fib tool from here to here. You got in just above 50% mark. You always want the premium to sell at a discount. You don't want to buy a discount for a discount. So if it doesn't suit your range, then you won't bother with the trade. So you have to look for something at least up here to sell for lower prices. If it did not even get back, if this range here was below the 50%, don't even bother with it. You got to get a premium to sell it at a discount. And that just barely makes the premium inside that price gap here. Then you got your 50%, 62.70, and pay yourself on the way down. So even in the case of these reversals, these little traps, if you are inside the range, you should still be able to pay yourself, keeping it tight. Now, if that kept going all the way down, it's up to you how much you want to beat yourself up for something where you go, well, that was the big change at the top. Well, if time and price match and you see that higher time frames getting taken out, and this is what you saw at the top and you took it and it came back and took you out, then wait for the next one. You're going to see over and over and over again that this is far more reliable than its hindrance. So down on dollar, we may see one more little surge up. So we're looking on the foreign currencies. We're going to look for relative equal highs or lows that they've got to get cleared out so that they can start to climb higher. Okay, so that's going to be what we're looking for. And we've got relative equal lows here. 1 hour, we've got equal lows. The daily, man, we've got equal lows. There's a whole bunch there. So you want to see this get cleared out and then go higher. So wait for 10 o'clock on that. This could be the high or the low of the week and the full reversal for the rest of the week. New Zealand dollar, relative equal highs. Look at all those. But we want these guys to go down, right? So you got relative equal lows right here. We dip back into the, why did I have that one sitting there? That's the halfway point. Consequent encroachment of this BISI. Return to an old high. There's a breaker mitigation. I guess it's a breaker if you look at this swing right here. Taking that out. Return back into this order block candle right here. we could get a full fill of this. So keep your eyes on that one for sure. To go lower. Discounter rate, looking for here. Here's your reversal. If we see this come back up into here in the 5-minute chart, right here now, return to 5-minute chart, and then look for discount right down here. Good morning, Fernando. So keep your eye on New Zealand dollar. I'm looking for a short right about there. New Zealand dollar. Chart. So anywhere up inside this whole candle, all the way up to here, stop loss would have to go up there. You're looking for a run all the way back down into this level here. I'm going to put that there because I'm kind of thinking that'll get you a couple of bucks. Let's look at Australian dollar. Australian dollar, I'm still looking for it to reach back up into here. We've got this session midnight candle here. We're getting a reversal. We've taken this high out, so we're looking for this reversal here. So ideally right now you want to see, because the body's traded below this, you want to see it trade back up into here for a short, which is all in alignment with what we're seeing in the American dollar. Starts down here. So keep those in mind. And then Japanese yen should start coming back down again. So here's the reversal right here. We're just coming up just shy of entering in short here for discount array. Again, keep in mind this breaks to the upside. Anytime you get one of these lows taken, any fair value gap that gets taken on the upside could be the potential change in direction. Pull your fib tool from bottom to top, look for 50%, scale yourself out on the way down. You may not reach this on the first initial drive. You may get it in the second. We may get another return back up into here before it runs back down. But pull your fib tool if you're scalping yourself on the way down. Oil. Nice reversal this morning at 8 o'clock. Body trades above. Let's see, these swept these lows here. This is what you want to see at 8:30. You see that reversal happen. You come back inside it. And what a beautiful little run up. And now we've got highs that have been swept. We've come all the way back up into the bottom of the fair value gap. So again, key level, look for a reversal. Hits the key level perfectly. This is the big ass reversal right here. You're coming back up inside it. So if you can get right up into here or here, stop loss sitting pretty tight and get on that short, you're aiming for this range down here. And again, I have to reiterate, you may not get there on the first initial run. So just be prepared that if it does turn against you and you don't watch your price action and you see the change in the direction, you can get bit. So you're right up into here. There should be, there's a 1, a 2, a 3, and maybe a 4. Depends on if you put that in a 1/4%. So you get 1% risk of your account. Again, I don't know what your risk tolerance is. So you guys decide that. But anyway, that's what I'm kind of looking at. We still haven't hit the open yet. Got 5 more minutes. So we'll see what kind of damage it does. But these are the kind of things I'm looking at. Time is good. Or price is good, but time isn't so good right now because we don't know what's going to happen at 9:30 and see what the range is. But if we just get this and it starts expanding down, you'll see that that's the setup. I'm looking at some ETFs here. These all pay double-digit dividends. They're Canadian ones though, so it won't do you guys any good. Banks, Canadian banks. I'm anticipating Canadian banks still coming down further. I'm still looking down here for Bank of Nova Scotia. Looking for that to run down and fill this in yet. These equal lows finally been taken, and we're still going down in Laurentian. Gold. Let's have a look at gold. Oh, this is copper. I think copper's coming back down. I think we're going to continue down with copper. Come back to that order block right near the session open. We have not taken this low yet. So I'm kind of suspicious that we haven't taken the low. I'd like to see that low get taken with a reversal. And yes, this, look at these. This could be the reversal. So look back inside this range here. Yeah, you're right close to getting the, yeah, not as clean. It's, I like it. It's relatively clean. I just don't have a, I'd have to wait for something like right here and then be prepared for that to take a run on your, the low. If it gets above here, then I'd say we're going higher. If we get a body above this, come back and revisit this and get above here, then I'd say we're going for these equal highs and then running back up higher. Otherwise, not quite sure. I still think that copper's got some more downside. Gold, let's look at gold. Silver and gold. Look at Burl Ives now. Holy smokes. You guys remember who Burl Ives is? Abs and Derek will remember who Burl Ives was. If you loved watching Christmas cartoons, with Burl Ives as the guy, the character. You'll remember him. Anyway, here's the swing high. See that? Just took that high out there. Reversal, body comes down. We do not, yes you do. You trade below it, come back up inside it, beautifully capture the high for the short, inside the range you want to play inside. Or inside this range here, you took out those lows. You can pay yourself on the way down inside that. If you're anticipating it's going to run down to these lows, you may be holding that for a while. Oh, here we are. Okay. Yeah, so we have this, you run down into here, you get to collect all of this. This is this buffering thing that I've told you guys about in the past, where if you get an opportunity to get short on this and you take out a low, which you took out a low right there, and you get a return back into the original trade. Stop loss goes here. Stop loss goes here. Original trade goes back on again, and now you're looking for this low, these relative equal lows here, and then the next range here. Pull your fib tool from here to the top. Now you're working a new range, and 50%, 62, whatever you use. If you pay yourself on the way down and it comes back up, it'll probably take you out. And then if you get an opportunity to reload onto your trade one more time, here's the order block that initiates the run up, the breaker. Back to the breaker, you get to catch it a third time on the way down. But you got to be pretty savvy to catch those PD arrays and unload here, because a lot of people would be holding this thinking they're running down here, and you missed opportunities to double, triple tap that. That's gold. Abs, you remember Burl Ives, don't you? Silver and gold. Okay, so we've had these low taken, silver's return. Oh yeah, we've come back into it beautifully. Watch where this candle closes now in the next hour. It was just coming down and tapping that. If that starts to creep back up here, you've got a beautiful stop loss goes here for long. That might be a nice little run in silver. I like that. I'm going to take that as a, I'm going to put the old stop loss down there. And then we're going to put the old take your profit up there. Bitcoin. Bitcoin's got a nice little reversal. All these highs been taken out. Look at, this is why I like it. This is what I like about Bitcoin, is it's so back and forth all the time. But when it's reversing, it gives you a nice clean setup for reversal if it's available to you. Like here, body trades below it. You don't get an opportunity to get on it here. This candle here trades through it. You don't get an opportunity to get on it there, and it kind of runs away on you. So you wait for the next big run below, runs below this, comes back up, trades back into your breaker here. Mitigation block really, because it doesn't really take out any highs here or making a new swing low. But anyway, mitigates off of here. We trade below this. See this reversal right here? You trade above it, and then above the candle that initiates that little run. Opened above it, come back inside it to go long. Body trades above it, comes back all the way through it. Would have taken you out there if you thought that was the swing. Next one, here's the swing. Trade back into it, take the run up inside that range. New swing. Trades below. You don't get an opportunity to get in on it, but you do when it comes back to it right here for a short. Takes that low. Lots of cool opportunities in Bitcoin. I know Michael's not a big fan of Bitcoin, and he doesn't like to. He says he'll never trade it. But I tell you, there's lots of opportunities to see these reversals. If you got a good broker that gives you decent coverage on this and leverage, and it doesn't cost you a lot in commissions, you can really make some good weekend trades. This works really nice. I really enjoy trading Bitcoin on the weekends. For some reason, it's just seems to be pretty consistent. And look at this stuff, just chop back and forth, but they're clean chops. Right? You don't see a lot of this sawtooth pattern stuff. Soybeans has hit the top of the fair value gap we were looking for. Now we're coming all the way back down into here. We finally come through this on the discount side. Looking for relative equal lows below us here. So I'd say further downside in, oh, you got this one little piece right here, I suppose. Yeah, we're coming into it now. That's it. Look for relative equal lows here, I think, on soybeans. If we can get below this low here with a body and come back inside this candle, I like this for a short, for coffee. If we get a reversal and we get above here, I'd like to see this low get taken first and then run above this fair value gap to go high on coffee. Why short on coffee? Live cattle still working the range there. If we come back into the fair value gap, look for a run. Well, it's not fair value gap yet. Rebalance this candle here to go higher. We've worked this fair value gap down below us here, so I wouldn't want to see that get revisited. I want to see that continue to lift and climb higher now back into the premium portion of that range. So looking for a return to here and then go higher. Take these equal highs out on the day. So we're still looking for higher prices on cattle. Cocoa. We came back to the old highs. We have taken that high and we've hit that. We finally did hit the bottom of that fair value up there. This one didn't. This one did. I think. Sorry, let me, instead of squinting, let's have a look. Nope. So we have yet to hit that. So if we hit that high, wick up there today and close below here, look for continuation on the downside. I'd like to see that just clip that, leave that open for now, and return it back down to a discount right in here. On cocoa. If it does give us it has to close below here though. If it punches up to here and then closes below here today, you'd look for a reversal on the 1 hour chart. Well, there, look how close you were there to almost hitting it. we've gapped down now, drop below here. So if we come back into this and we start rolling over, leaving that gap open and continuing down, I'd love to see that gap stay open now. That we're that close. That could be the touch. You're literally, that's quite a few handles away or contracts away. Handles. Anyway. Watch that candle right there. If that one holds price, we roll over it and we can take this low out, come back, find some support at it, continue on the downside. I'd be more bearish on cocoa already. I wanted to see it hit that, actually touch it, roll over and come back down, but that would be for me a confirmation here. Go lower. And our friend natural gas. All right, let's get back over here and see what's going on. We've had another return to the session open. Oil's continuing down. Purdue, he remembers Burr Lives. Russell, do you use prop firm for Bitcoin as well? I do, but my prop firm just lets me only trade 7 cents. It really is. It sucks. It's terrible for doing Bitcoin. So if you guys can find a prop firm that'll actually give you some leverage to trade Bitcoin. I took one account and traded Bitcoin like I doubled the account in a month. Just because the opportunities in there are so damn good. I put over $200,000. Start a $100,000 account, made it over 200,000. And I don't know how many trades I took, but you can, it's probably well over 100 trades that month. But you can certainly work your account up quite nicely. If you get a decent, like 7 cents isn't going to do it, because you get these nice little ranges and stuff. You go, oh, I just made $10. And it's going to take you forever to get to where you want to go. If you're patient enough and you just like to play with it, and that's super low risk, and it's a great place to practice, and yet you're getting to practice with some demo dollars or firm dollars, and you can get past your challenge, and you just like something that's a slow and steady practice, then that might be an option for you. Hello, Mo Bro. Good morning. Ninja requires $20,000 margin to trade Bitcoin plus $16 in fees. Ouch. $16 in fees per trade. But what's the payout per tick? If it's still valuable, worth your money, but 16 bucks, that could be quite a lot of ticks. You're putting at risk there. So you have to be super precise on your entries. You don't want to go into something that's going to be like high stress. My 7 cents maximum they allow me to trade, it's playtime. It's just something to practice, keep your skills up during the weekend. If I'm sitting around looking for a trade to do some trading, I go, the markets aren't working, they're not on, go to the Bitcoin and look for a setup in Bitcoin. It's just a constant way to keep my eye looking for my setup. That's all. How about Dow Jones here? Did it go higher? Were we not looking for it to go higher? Oh yeah, we're inside this range here. Is this the daily? So anywhere inside that range. So watch right here. Took this high out right here. You see that? Reversal. Nice little going low. Oof, nice little trade there. What was that? What time was that? 9:29. Then 9:30. Left dodge. That's a nice little trade right there. Hope someone caught that one. It was a really nice trade. Who caught that? Tell me somebody caught that. Derek, did you catch that? Oh, I hope you caught that, Derek, because there was a beautiful setup right there, man. I just want you guys to see this. See this high got taken right here? Right there. On a 10. The squabbling sisters. Remember the squabblers? 10 makes the high. Time and price, my friends. Time and price. And here's the swing. There to there. Body trades below it. Pop. It gets you in. Opens at 9:30 and slammo. Slammo. So, how many times you need to see it? Time and price. Looking for downside to 38,323. Yeah, this has been some nice reversals here today. We're looking for this to clear it out. Come on down. Take these lows, start digging deeper into this stuff. We need to get some support off this on a 1 hour though. You want to see that continue to provide support, Russell, for further downside. We're 10 minutes away from 10 o'clock, so wait for the range to set itself up. Yeah, if we get back up on top of this and start looking for a run back into that range, we want to see this go from here all the way back up into here. Look at what we got. This could be a nice little reversal here for Dow. Literally closed on it, opened below it, inside it, now going higher. Look at the range you're in here, 50% from there to there, small little range. And if it gets past it, look for the larger range, then extend it higher. We have a look at oil again. They got all this relative equal low down here yet on the 1 minute, 5 minute. Look at all this candy land down here with some fair value gaps. Still sitting below us in price. Inside that range, we still have this fair value gap. We've just run back up into this. SIBI right here. Breaker. This big breaker that takes that high. Took out Asian session highs. It feels heavy, so I'd like to see it get back up into a premium level here. We've got this high taken. We have a reversal here. Body trades below it. If we can get back into that level for a short, I like that idea. Kind of keep your eyes here now. I want to look at this little level right there. And we want to go. And you don't want to body trading above that, obviously, so you want to stay here. And if this turns into a fair value gap, ideally it hasn't taken out the low here, so I'm more bearish overall on this one. So if we get a trade back up into here, creates a fair value gap, that'll be kind of an ideal. It's not a breaker though. We didn't take out a low, so mitigation. Yeah, I'm looking right there. That's my linchpin right there for oil to go short. Getting a return back into here. We finally got a body break above here. That might be a nice long right there. Gotta be careful now. We haven't taken out a high here, so just keep my eye on this here. We've got a reverse. We could change the direction here, back into a range. Look at this here. We could get a run all the way down into here too. Bearish overall, I bet. Yeah, we could continue taking these lows out here. So we're not going to let it trade below here. If it trades below here, and trades back up, I'll wait for it to clear out the high here first before I consider getting back in that again. There's 50%. I'll move to a stress-free trade. Turns back against me. Who cares? $10. Further downside, Benjamin. Good morning, Benjamin. I got absolutely destroyed by that push to the downside. Ouch. Tristan, good morning. Good morning. Long at 10 a.m. or more downside. Well, I'm long right now, and it's 10 a.m. But again, I'm in a small range here. I'm not aiming for these highs just yet. I've only got one lot on, so I'm going to manage it from the back end. So there's 62, so I'm going to move my stop. I'm just going to play the game. 50%. If we get to 70, I'll take 70. There, it took me out. So we'll come back and I'll do a reboot down here at 10 o'clock for a silver bullet. Stop loss will go really tight though. Okay, you got to be careful here because here I'm going for a silver bullet for a long, and yet this here could be the reverse to go short. So do you take that as the perfect entry? Let's do it. Stop loss is there. I will wait for, stick our stop loss down here. This one down here we can still reach for. We'll see what this closes in 14 seconds. There, now I'm on the wrong side of it. So now I'm gonna not allow this to get past me here. That's it. Look for this down here. Going that little swing there. Continue on the downside now. This is the little thing you want to see it return back into. That perfect entry for a short or a long. so you can get your trade off before your stop loss gets taken. It came down one more time, so I didn't want it. As soon as I see it start dip down again, I get out. So I put the stopper there below it. That's just my way. What you do right here on this candle is entirely up to you in terms of your fail safe and how you manage that. You may wait for that candle to finish while you're sitting down here. You may wait for it to finish and say, oh, if it comes down, takes me out, okay, that's going to be my one chance to get back in and take my trade off at break even. So for me now, it would have to break that high, return back into this to go higher. Oh, sorry, this high here. Call it 15 handles on the NQ long entering 10 a.m. The upside room was limited though, yes. We're above here again now. Good for you. That's the way to do it, Russell. I wasn't watching. See how that traded above that, came back down, give you an opportunity again to go long. Put yourself here. Get back into that range again, 50%. Mm. Now I'd like to see a return all the way back into here, around 10, 16, 17, 18, somewhere around there, and get into here for a silver bullet run. Yeah, that's the hope, right, Derek? That we're just going to get back into the range that was created from the 930 to the open. If we can get back into that range and just keep working this range here now until FOMC comes out. Close above this candle. Now we're laughing. We go along here.
for reversal into here. It's your 50%. What else we got on these other ones? Not the low. I do like this for a return back down into the discount range here. Looking for oil to come up higher into this range here. Yeah, we've got a break in structure here. You break this structure up here, you get really good confirmation you're running back up into the range for Dow Jones. You can get you this 10-10 here. 5-minute silver bullet on oil to go long. Get a nice 50% of that range would be nice. They just hit the top of it here. We have revisited that Australian low that we're talking about, that level once again. Look at that. I'd like to see us get back into 50% of this little range right here, back to this order block. This breaker that took out that low. This candle that initiates that run that gave us the reversal in the first place. So we came all the way back to just tapping the top of it again. I'd like to see the body get hit one more time. So like through this order block, old high, and that breaker there. Well, it's right inside there now. I'm going to go along on that. I want to see it revisiting this low again. The Dow Jones is still climbing higher. Once again, I got out too soon, followed my stop loss too tight. Yeah, I don't like that revisit. Reversal here, 10 o'clock. Take out that low, reverse here, watch this order block here, traded above it with a body, and we went through this all in one candle, trade back to the original order block. That's a nice little run up. You can't get Burl. Once Burl Lives is in your head, man, you can't get him out. The loop. This is what I go through every morning, abs. I go through this every morning. My mind will just suddenly take off down this path of an old song or something, and then that's it. I can't do anything about it. It's nice to know I have somebody to share my misery with. He's not even a fan of Burl. Even as a kid, you didn't like the those little puppets that they used to make for Santa's The Year Without a Santa Claus, with Mickey Rooney as Santa Claus. Now these little puppet things. I used to love the Heat Miser and Snow Miser. That was my favorite one. They call me Heat Miser. Whatever I touch starts to melt in my clutch. I'm too much. Bum. Now, do you remember those brothers?
Now they're going to put that song in your head. He's Mr. Green Christmas. He's Mr. Sun. He's Mr. Green Christmas. He's Mr. 101. You tell me how many times I saw that. Oh, here we go. Now we're finally getting our trade. Now let me get here because I don't want to lose any money today. So I want to make sure I'm in the money. Oh, there you go. Came back, took me. I'd rather be in the money than inside that mess. I'm out. Okay. Made a couple of bucks on it anyway. Do you remember all those, Derek? The Rudolph's Shiny New Christmas? Where that kid wanted to be a dentist and the abominable snowman was so angry all the time because he just had a toothache, so the guy pulled his tooth. I remember those. I used to love those cartoons every Christmas. I used to wait for them cartoons when I was a kid. Now, you know, it's got to be some graphic, violent stuff. Back then, it was just like puppets, little puppets, and time-lapse photography. It was really choppy, but we loved it. You're giving your age away. Am I ever? 59 this year. I'm hanging in with my fingernails to my 50s. Next month, that'll be it for me, man. It'll be my last official year. I'm already hitting the Denny's Elderly 55 special menu, so I'm already in that by 5 years or 4 years already. 3 years. Denny's, you get the special at 55. I remember turning 55 and going to Denny's like, yes, I'm officially old. I get the old timer menu. I get the discount at Denny's. Then you get there, you eat, and you realize, is that it? Is that all I get? So the real discount menu is just less food. Same price, less food. With less food, that is. So yes, the prices are cheaper, but the food's less. It's like, they got me. Well, when you're older, you don't eat as much, they say. Well, I'm still long on Dow. I got out of this one, but my other account is still in there. Still going long. We're looking for this 1 minute fair value gap to, we've just almost clipped the edge of it there. So I'm looking for that to continue to fill. Still looking for any potential for a reversal once you've cleared out those old highs.
Looking for a continuation, obviously, on let's hit it right there on the 32 candle. We got the crazy Ivan look back right now. So this could be the look back into here, find some support off this candle. And go longer. You're done today, are you, Derek? Oh, we're doing well on Dow this morning. I think I'm going to stick with Dow. That seems to give better leverage for better return from fibers. You can max leverage this and you can get 4 or 5 times what you'd, or almost 10 times what you'd get if you were doing a Bitcoin trade. So crazy Ivan to 38. 38's done. That's your little crazy Ivan look back. Now you're looking for higher prices. I would love to see these guys take these highs here. I'd like to see this Dow Jones sweep this high, these equal highs here. All this liquidity sitting up here. I'd love to see it run up to that. This is the reversal here. Or not, it's not a reversal, it's just a change in direction, because we just came down to a discount portion. And now we're looking to push higher. This is the rebalance. Ah, do you see that? Right down to here. Let me just put that bigger on the screen for you. Look at this. Premium and discounts, right? That's the daily. We've come all the way back inside the daily again. So now for me, I'd love to see this run all the way back up into this premium array here. Take this out and start reaching higher now for the rest of the week. This might be one of those ones you kind of hold on to for the rest of the week now. And see, I'd love to see where this ends up today. If it closes right here, I'm still in this trade for a long down here. So if I can catch this one for tomorrow off here and continue higher for Wednesday, Thursday, get back into this range, because we're not even 50% into that. There's 50% there. So if we just dip down all the way down into the 25% of that range, which is right where we hit earlier. So we're into the premium of the discount. Now we're into the discount of the discount, because if I go here and I go, there's the discount of the discount right here. So we swept the discount of the discount. Now run back up. We need to clear this high on a close today. That puts us at 38,795. So that's like 30, 40, 45. So it's 45 difference from fivers to this. So 45. So we're looking at 50, 55. Okay, that's good. So that's my idea. I like this whole range here now. Now that we've got a change in direction, and if this change in direction is supported, these lows didn't get taken. We have a change in direction. Body takes out the high. We trade all the way back into it. We take out the high, trade back into it multiple times. And now you want to see this close above here. Start getting on top of this now and start working your way back up into this range, into the 50% or higher. So now we've worked the discount premium, premium discount. Now we want to be above, we want to be in the discount premium and then the premium. That's how I'm looking at this whole range here. What say you folks? Hello, Mohammed. How are you doing? Wish I could say that for sure. Lack discipline there. I hope to be I hope to be done. May look this afternoon early to see what it looks like. Is there a clear direction? Is it done with the sell side for the day? Continue to the work on the buy side for at least some buy side. Wifey is saying, be done. Have a good day. Don't go backwards. Good for you, man. So we've got another 15 minutes for the range. Anyway, that's where I'm looking at there. I don't say, well, what do you guys say about that? Does that look feasible? Does it look logical to you? That little theory I just had there? I guess what you'd like to see is you'd like to see this open, trade through it, come back into it, find some support off this candle here. Now that you've taken these lows out on a 1 hour chart, and then start pushing higher. So you'd like to see that kind of stay open a bit. If it doesn't, if it just keeps charging through it, I'm all right with that. Then you look for that candle there to find some support on that to push higher. So far, you're finding support. We've got the reversal. Nice reversal here. We've dipped into it multiple times. You clear that. If you wait and say, well, I want to see this high get taken for your first, look at the first little break in structure. So you see it right here. You get a return to it here. So you can get confirmation that we have a change in direction and a break in market structure. Continue to the upside. You have another break in market structure here with a body. Come back. You don't get quite a tap on the high of that, and just continuation. See how you're finding support off of these order blocks? Run above them, come back, find support at them. Run above them, come back, find support at them. I'm going to find support here and continue just slowly stepping up. Smart wife, day opening gap still above YM. Wifey knows why I'm going higher still. She's so she's the my sensible side. You got a good wife there, Derek. You got a good wife there. NQ as hourly rejection block from yesterday equals rejection blocks. Yes. Lambo loves the rejection blocks. I still believe that's a pretty good theory that we've got to run up in the air. But so I'm bullish overall right now in Dow Jones until we get something, until we get that low taken here. We close below this. The next macro begins now, or in the next 60 seconds. Yeah, you'd have to trade below this to get lower. And we have not taken out a significant low, though. That's the only thing that concerns me on the daily, but we still may be a run back up into that 50% or premium level first. How did my silver, I'm thinking about silver trade. I took a silver trade, did I not? Oh yeah, it's right there. We are long in silver and we've made some money. So I'm holding long in silver for that session still. I think I'm a little optimistic aiming at high. I do like this opportunity here, so we'll probably go into right there. So silver's good. We're in profits. I can leave that alone. Let that continue to trade. Aussie dollar. Still climbing. I love this. Let's look for look at what we got here. Looking for this high from yesterday and then the previous day's high on Friday. Man, if you caught this sucker here this morning at 10 o'clock for long and you're still in these equal highs, you got the mother load this morning. That is 100 handles for sure. Or almost 100 handles. 125. There's 100 handles right there. From the seed to the seal. Running higher. Yep, taking the highs now. This would be a massive day for for people who caught NASDAQ. The day I'm over here wandering around in Dow Jones, I miss an awesome opportunity in a reversal at 10 o'clock in NASDAQ. Dang. What a day to miss an awesome trade. Look at that. Such a perfect entry. You'd be sitting back right now just laughing. I hope you guys caught that. I hope somebody caught that. That was so obvious right there this morning. Wasn't even looking at that. If NASDAQ if NASDAQ is pulling all the other boats up, the high tides, all boats rise in high water. So expecting Dow to continue. I'm hoping that I'm in this morning. I'm in it much lower. I'm not getting this kind of speed that I'd like to see out of this thing in Dow Jones. So hopefully we have a late bloomer and Dow Jones does a nice big run back up today. Starts getting some momentum. Now those old highs are taken out. Just taking out that high. Look for the rejection block on the other side. Locking in profits here. What are we getting? We're just coming up for 9, 10, 11. So I'm locking this in because I don't want to see the sudden pull back into the range that was created by 50% and then go higher. So I'm locking in profits in case we get that 11 o'clock retracement. This is the time where you want to see the 11 o'clock just continue to burn up.
Oh, I got my painters. Everybody stand by. Yeah, they'll be here at 9 o'clock or just after 9. This, huh? Oh, my alarm's going off here. Sorry, you guys. That was, you had to listen to all my alarms ringing away there. And then it just lost its back. Oh, here we go. Here's this potential reversal. So this is the part I was a little concerned about. I'll try to stick to a Dow. It works according to my analysis so much better than NQ. So far, it is 3 weeks that Dow works exactly as predicted, and on Sundays. Oh, good for you. Well, Mohammed, if you found yourself an index that works really well for you, stick with it, man. Stick with it for sure. It certainly traded nicely this morning, but NASDAQ, I think, was the overall perfect run at 10 o'clock there. Eighteen-year-old spoiled girl, yeah. I got a chunk. I'm going to start trading these setups with a runner. That's the bigger move. Okay, reversal. Let's go. Yes. This is what we're looking. We need a nice little reversal. Now that we've taken out these highs, it would be nice to see a nice little reversal back into 50% of that range now. Dow Jones is just slowly creeping higher.
I'm just playing it off this breaker here. We've traded below it, so I'm just trading back into this candle to go short, that's all. Not a reversal yet. It just, I like the fact that we traded below that breaker and then came back into it. We're short, so I don't want to see the breaker get taken to the upside. In other words, I don't want to see this candle's high get taken, and I don't want to see the mean threshold of that candle get revisited. If it does, then I'll close out. Otherwise, we can take the delicious little run that we have here. And now I'm moving into break even, and I'm not taking a loss. I'll let it run now. This is when I pull my stop too tight and I get nailed. So you'd like to see this for a break in structure. You got a little swing point here, but you don't want to see this get taken on the downside. This candle, these candles especially, trade back into 25% and then continue further for the 50% retracement. Sweat that one out. Let it run. Let it do its thing. Give it an opportunity to do its thing.
What is today? 11th. Okay, I got till the 15th. Yes, it's looking good potentially. Same kind of thing happening in Dow Jones right now for a short here. See that? We have a little reversal here. Body traded below it. You popped up into it, getting short. We're below that order block now, trading back into it. So you expect to see a short from there. Boop-a-doo, 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 boop-a-doo. And the music begins. What we're looking for, baby. What we are looking for is that reversal. And we've caught the reversal early. So far, looking good. Looking good on all accounts. Baby, you can find my car. Baby, I love you. Beep, 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 yeah. Beep, 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 yeah. Oops. What did I just move there? Let's get rid of that. Remove. So we have a low taken. We have a reversal. So just watch out right here that this doesn't start shooting back up early. I want to see it get below here. We're in 11, so we got the squabblers now. We're hoping that this 10 keeps the high. I want to see that high stay on a 10 and then work through here on 11 and a 12, looking for lower lows. That would be nice there. $12 could make a high. I don't want to see the mean threshold of that candle go then. Come on, 12, drive down. You don't want to go higher. That's your wiggle room right there. 12 makes the high. Let me have a look at this here for a second. What have we got here? Let it go and it will grow. Let it go and it will grow. Are you guys enjoying this morning? Hopefully you've got a chance to catch some nice trades this morning, and we've been able to help you see some good entries this morning. I caught that run up in Dow. I took my Dow off right here, right at that high, because we're getting too close to 11 o'clock for a potential reversal, so I took it off right at the high. And now we can catch this reversal on the NASDAQ. Playing in two different indices this morning. And we're doing well. We're doing well. Oh, there's my flooring, guys. Good morning, flooring guys. How are you? I'm doing very well. Good morning. Petro's here. He's my painter. And he says he won't be in your way. He's just we got stuff off the piano on that last night. So, yes.
Okay, cool. Much stress?
I guess so.
As every other day.
Excellent. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right. This is Silver Bullet we got going on here. We're hitting our invisible fair value gap again. Gotta be careful we don't just get a reaction off of that. I'm moving on everything into profits just in case. Just gonna close my door here. Gonna start getting noisy here again. So I don't know how long I'll be on this morning just because of the noise factor, but got in my funded account with 2 minis. Thanks for the trade idea, sir. Already made one withdrawal while watching your lives. Now that D has walked away. This will rip down. Yeah, now that I walked away. Boop-a-doo, boop-a-doo. Macro begins, my friends. Macro begins. I'm not going to give that a chance to come back and bite me in the ass here. I'm going to look, where's a logical place for this to kind of key off of? Back at this old low. I don't want to see it push through there. Look for a reversal. Yeah, we've got that already. That's why I chase my stop loss so tight. I do not want to lose. Did it take me out yet?
Oh, it's going to take me out. It's going to come back to that order block right there. There. Let's go right there. Doo. I'm trying to stay as precise as I can inside these little ranges. And I'm thinking that could be coming back. Just tap that order block mean threshold above this one here, inside that fair value gap there, just tapping it, just running above it. Yeah, I should probably just stay above it right there. We can be just coming into it here. If we go through it, then I'm wrong. Then it's going to go higher. It's literally watching inside this range going, I'm giving up profits here just to stay, hoping this continues back on the downside here on this little rundown. And I'm watching right here as a level of support. I do not want to see it closing through that. Otherwise, like that's it right there. You're allowed, don't go any higher. Okay, you took me out. All right, so we're going higher. That's the ghost, the invisible fair value gap caught me. Rejection block. Going back higher. That's good. I locked in profits. That's good. Now I'm kind of I must be close to that. I will go on silent here. So if I need to talk, I'll open it up because I just don't want you guys to listen to all this crazy banging around that's going here. I've been yakking away here and no sound. Thanks, Shepard. I just saw that now. I'm thinking, wait a second, did you hit the button? Anyway, Benjamin, congratulations. I'll say that again. Congratulations, Benjamin. I should have the title today saying Benjamin hits the button, the withdrawal button, that is, from his funded account. Good man. Way to go, Benjamin. Hans got a NASDAQ short for 8 points. Good. Yeah, I think I don't know how many I got there. 8 as well there, Hans. You and me, bro. So looking for this here, provide some support now. And it is right there off that guy. So do we trade below it again? And then you're looking for this. Now that we've taken that high out, we're looking for this to provide support to go lower, or you want this to continue going higher. And higher would be the order of the day. Higher time frame, hourly, we've come back into the breaker that takes out these lows and that low. So this breaker was re-engaged right at its mean threshold right here. See that right there? And now we're getting a pullback. So that would be nice to see this continue on the got all these alarms that just keep getting silenced and not or they're on snooze, they're not on close. Victor, welcome, Victor. I got nothing now, so we're getting into the lunch hour. We're starting to get into that lunch hour laboring around here. So how's my little silver trade doing? Silver. Oof. Good thing we locked in the profits there, hey? Look at that sucker come right back against me. I was looking for higher prices, and I just came gap down. So did that give us, what did that give us? Oh, I actually lost money on silver. It gapped, that gap down took out my stop. Wow. There you go. We were up in money, 160 some odd dollars, trying to lock in profits, but it gapped down below our profit and took me out at $125 down. All right. Well, that's interesting. Good thing that's a demo. Oh, I'm glad I got out of that Dow Jones now. See the reversal here? Come back into it right there. Did you catch, if you caught the Dow reversal right here, right there? Let me make that bigger so you get you can see it. So I'm not kind of matching it up for you. High taken right there. There's the reversal. Body trades below it. You get an opportunity to get short there. Inside this range to the breaker. And then, did it take that high? If it didn't take that high, no, that would be a mitigation. Come back up, get your second opportunity, buffering, pay yourself once, start the whole trade over again and pay yourself again, and then look for a return back into this one here or this one here for another short. So really nice runs. Now look for 50% of the range again overall if we get back there, otherwise old highs. Just keep looking for each new low that gets taken out for a potential reversal to continue back to the upside. Like this one here, you see how this one, we traded below it, came back up inside it, and then all of a sudden it traded back through you, and you go, oh, my stop loss is here. And if it opened, it would have taken out your stop for a short there. But that's why time is important. See, time was 11 o'clock, not the 10:45. So wait for the, and you still got a piece of fair value gap up here and old lows. See these old lows that got hit? The fair value gap doesn't get filled, but that doesn't mean to say it's not going to get filled later on after we've taken out a little retracement in the 18-hour candle. Return to order block, continue down. If it eats through it and you get on top of this, look for some support here because we have a fair value gap. We've traded through it already. If you come back into it, looking for higher prices here. If you've missed it, look for this one to get taken out on the upside. Come back, find support at it. And that could be your right there. Look for this R to take out the highs right there. Let's go along right there. Guess you have to put it down here. And we're looking for I was looking for higher prices. I traded silver before those gap down, cost me $400 3 months ago. Typical silver behavior. Yeah, I'm not going to trade silver again. I just saw an opportunity this morning. It was nice. It should have just cashed it out. Now that I look back on it, shouldn't say shoulda. Next time, not that there will be a next time with silver, I will, let me get back to a 1 minute chart on that. Oh, I wasn't in a 1 minute chart. I was in an hourly chart. Wow, those gaps sure can give you a beat down. Let me see what the my trade was. I want to see where my execution and labels. So I entered in here. I was in profit up there. We moved into profit and it just literally went from here. I must have been, where the hell was I? I'll have to go back through this recording and see where I'd left my stop loss. I thought I moved into profit and I said, okay, now we can go, we're in profit. We can just leave it now and let it run. And then all of a sudden we closed down here. So I don't know why that had a big run like that, but anyway, must have been a big spread. No, 25 spread. Holy crap, no wonder it took me out so much. Okay, I'm not going to muck with silver again in the future. Should have looked at that a little closer. This is just a retracement back into this reversal here. I don't like the fact that we've taken a little swing point here now, and we've come back inside this one to go short. So are we still retracing through here? This is the problem when you take out that little high, and then you get this kind of pattern starting to set up here. We've traded below it, traded back into it, getting short inside this smaller range. Then yeah, I'd say we're trading internal range here in this 3 candles to the discount array. So now I want to see discount array get hit, which is just hitting now. And now I want to see go back up and through premium array and go higher. I do not want to see it start closing below here. If it does, I will close out my trade. Got 45 seconds for this one. Now that I want to be the set low. I do not want to see it go back down and start a new low down there. I want to see it start climbing back up out of here now. So that will be my new reset low, because I don't want to see that get revisited. Got 16 seconds, so that's going to be my reset. I don't want to see it come back down there again. No reason to come back down there. We've hit this mean threshold. We filled that thing in. I want to see you leave. If you're not, then you'll come down, take me out, and I'll take a $12 loss. Yeah, there you go. Thanks for your time down. Every afternoon after work, I sit and wait for the reversal after 11 a.m. It's worth the wait. It's weight in gold. Excellent. I'm glad it works for you, Hans. I'm glad it works. Good for you, buddy. A better short idea on NQ. Yeah, well, I want to see this start. Look at this, still closing above that. That's what just came down, took me out. So now I want to see it clear this high again before I consider taking that long. Let's look at, somebody was saying NQ looks good for a short. Wouldn't say, I'd say you're stuck in the middle of this range here. You've already run to the discount array already. You're back up into this order block. Yes, I could say short again from here. Yeah, I could say short from there to run these lows inside this range again. Get yourself, what, 10 handles? There's 10 handles there. You want to see those lows get taken, get back into this order block here. If it starts to close above here, then you're going higher. I'll be right back. Hey, where are we at here? Still long on this. Well, I still stayed in that on my other account. So whatever I was doing here to go long, I was still long. It took me out on my trade here, but didn't take me out in the my live account. Still good. So that's taking out this high here inside that range. See that? High's just been taken. So we'd like to find some support off of this and start pushing higher. This being, we have a lower high and a higher low. Or sorry, a higher low. And oh, there's a big run. Nice. Come all the way down into the second gap. Abs, you're going to be looking at this going crazy. Blew out, missing it, missed it, and was stopped out last short. Ah, well. Boy, I got squeezed pretty good there. Still in. Hmm. 1 hour where we got this upside fair value gap in ES. Closed above here. Come back inside this. Nice. I like this upside here. I like this objective. So session open for ES here. Fair value gap. This order block. Old low consolidation. That's a nice cam model 1 entry there this morning. Holy smokes. And now I'd like to see that return to that high. Did you catch that one, Russell? Was it you just calling for this reversal here? So that was the nice, that was the reverse, or not clean reversal, but it was definitely a break in structure. Then we have a return to the breaker and then short. Take out the lows. Lady Luck has been on my side this morning. Holy smokes. I was long in this. I got out like right there. She didn't like all this chop going on here, so I got out of that. For the continuation, for the 50% of the range for the day. 50% of the range will put us right in here. From 11 o'clock. Bang! Oh, you missed it. Okay. Yeah, well, there's a 50% right there. Cha-ching for from 11 o'clock. Look at that. Bang, 11 o'clock on the money. Jeepers creepers. Tell me you're not expecting something like that. When you're looking for it, then look for that setup. You hit 50% right there. For you guys, that's 60, 70 handles right there. There's 65 to, let's say up here. So 65 plus 30, 60, 50 some odd. Yeah, almost 60 handles. Wick below. Wow, what a nice little run. You even get a double opportunity to catch that for a run down into this 50%. Look how this one works first. First range, 62%. You get another chance to get back in it here, off that candle. You catch it again. Now you go to the bigger range. Or I guess you could go to the next one down. I'm just trying something out here. From here down to here, 70%. Then you retrace back up to the bottom. Perfect. And now you're looking for the last range is 50%. You'd have to be pretty savvy to catch those. It makes sense when you start using just extending the ranges down. It's the algorithm just working perfectly back to extend down, extend back up, extend down to inside this range, then back up to the bottoms, then continue back lower. Now you're looking for 62% of that range. If we start closing below 50, we're back into this breaker. I guess mitigation. So at last up close candles, you'd have to look at this breaker right here. We're back inside that one at 50%. Those three candles right there. You get a nice reaction off of that now. We've taken these lows. Watch here. We close above this. Come back and tap that. Take one there. DeMilo, good morning. Hey, how are you doing? Or good afternoon, wherever part of the world you're in. I want to see a strong reaction off that now. Just tap it and go. Get out of here. I don't want to be sitting here hanging around in here. We're going into lunch hour now, so this might be it for me for the rest of the day. And now that we've hit 50% of this range, it would be nice to see this take out these highs again for lunch. See, now for me, there should be no reason to revisit this low here. That's done. I want to go to a premium array now, inside a larger range. Probably overshooting if I try to go up here, I'm overshooting. There's a bunch of arrays in here, so I don't want to take any losses, so I'm just going to go to a break even on that. I should actually sit it right below that low. I'll put it right at the bottom of the fair value gap there, so I should not see that revisited that. We'll see what happens here. What am I in here? NASDAQ, right? What's with the revisiting? Let's go. Let's get out of here. Welcome to lunch hour. I'm out. That's when it'll go. Darn, you are killing it today. Yeah, I've done some good trades today. I'm not gonna, as you can see, I'm getting skittish now because I'm not, I'm too busy watching price over here instead of watching where I'm at. And it's like, I'm in a consolidation. It's lunch hour. Why am I trying to squeeze this? So I'm out. Why bother trying to push it? I've done really well today. All my accounts are doing well today. So, I'm not, other than that silver trade this morning, gapping down like that, I really didn't realize that the spread was that huge. Like that is a huge spread. 2,000, it's 125 spread right there in silver. That's huge. So I can see why I took a bath on that even when I was up. The spread alone. Good thing that's a demo account and the other ones are my funded challenge and my live account. So this looks like a continuation. You got lots of take out 11:30s low at lunchtime. Lunchtime in New York. Oh, man, I got a horseshoe up my butt. I was in this trade that I just got out of in my other account. And I was just about to break even here and it ran up. So I took a couple of bucks out right there. That's it. Egads. Horseshoe day. Horseshoe day, my friends. Good for you, Lambo. Good for you, buddy. I'm a few steps closer to my funded account here. I'm like 700 and less than 725. So like 713, not 713, 733 away from the funded account. So we'll wait for this afternoon. There might be something good here. This is a reversal, so this like still looking for more upside in this. Overall, I'm still bullish in this. Even though we're choppy, I'm looking for a bullish run from here so far. All the time we're above this fair value gap, I'm still inside this range, and I'm only trading inside the range, right? So for here, you're looking for this high, most immediate high first, and then 50% of that range, 62%, blah, 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 all the way back up into that little piece that's sitting right there, and then eventually the highs. So if you got the patience to go through lunch and get beat up around, jumping around inside here, great. Or just set your trade, set it and forget it, and walk away. It's lunch hour. Hold your money. Even if you make a couple of bucks today, better money in your pocket than out. I say. So if you like what we did today, hit the like button. If you like to hit the like button, you can hit the like button. If the like button's a very personal thing for you, you don't have to hit it. So I get it. And if you're new to our channel and you like what we're doing, pop in on a regular basis. We're here every morning at 9 o'clock New York time. Every day, checking it out. Trading live. So keep your eyes on the range, the 50% of that range. We want to get on top of this fair value gap and go higher. Yeah, Russell, walk away, man. If you're feeling tempted and you're driven by trying to succeed instead of trying to wait for your setup, then walk away from the charts. Journal it because you've got the wrong mindset, man. You're hunting for you've got the gambler's adrenaline rush, right? I gotta get this, I gotta get it, I gotta get another trade. I've got to try and scoop another trade out of this. There was lots of great trades, man. There was lots. It was a pleasure having you around. Pleasure trading with you guys today. I'm gonna give these guys a chance to smack around and make a lot of noise in my house because I got to go out for a walk, get my thoughts, and I'll come back after lunch. If something good is on this afternoon, I'll do another session this afternoon. I might go on and do a Skype session. I'll post it because Derek won't be here this afternoon. He'll be hitting balls, so I might just pop in on Skype this afternoon. If you guys are on the Telegram channel, I'll send the link on there so you guys can pop in. And we'll try and catch something this afternoon. We're looking for the 2 o'clock or the 1:30, 1:10, somewhere around there. We're looking for that 1:10 takeoff after lunch, 1:10 to 1:30. Yeah, you still don't have the trade. And that's a good thing to admit, Russell, that if you don't have that trader's mindset yet, you haven't had that theta wave set. That's what you want to study. You want to get that theta wave mindset. You want to get into that place where you can say, I'm done. I'm out. I'm not getting stressed out over this anymore because if I've got that, I've got to be in a trade. I've got to be in the trade. And if you get caught up in everybody else's trades and the excitement of their trades, and you get that mob mentality, you get drawn into other people's excitement, then you're certainly not ready to do any live trading of your own money because you're at the whims of other people and your emotions, right? You don't want to be ruled by your emotions. So smart that you recognize that, Russell. Take a break, move to the sidelines. If it takes off on you, don't beat yourself up, man, because then again, that's that mindset. You're allowing that mindset to influence how you trade, and then you'll beat yourself up on that. There's a whole loop that you'll get into. If it takes off, you go, I should have been in on that. I can see the opportunity. No, celebrate the fact that you walked away from the charts. You can go back and say, yeah, there's the entry right there. Perfect. If I was live with this and I had this kind of calm mentality, I would have seen that and I would have taken it. I would have been quite confident with that trade and be happy with that. Highlight it, screen capture it, stick it in your journal notes and say, this is a really good trade. This is my setup. I would have seen it. Note the time, make all the detailed notes about it, see it in your mind that that's the trade I would have taken. And you're training your mind to look for that. You get excited about that and don't go into that negative mindset. Anyway, that's my advice for that. I always think there could be another opportunity in the afternoon. Yep. Yeah, I'm out of here too. Thanks for everything, D. You're welcome, Abs. Take care, buddy. Pablo, Skype session would be nice. Truth, Darren. You and Derek are awesome mentors. Very encouraging. Man, we love you, man. We just want you to succeed. We really do. Like, he's not making any money off of this. I'm not making any money other than what we're trading, right? So there's nothing to sell. We're just here to try and help people get their dreams, get their objectives met, man. That's all we're after. So what's this right here? 1202 silver bullet.
Egads. Is this a silver bullet? Ignore what I'm saying, Russell. Close the charts. Get out of Dodge. You're very welcome, Pablo. You guys are welcome. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to go take a walk, come back, and then we'll see what it's like after lunch. All right? Thanks, guys. And I'll probably see you on the Skype session this afternoon. I'll post it on the Telegram account if you're interested. We'll see if we can find something. Otherwise, it'll be just save your money and do some demo trading this afternoon. All right? All the best to you guys. I'll see you again tomorrow morning, Wednesday. Or I may not see you tomorrow because these guys will be in here chopping up stuff. So I may not have an office tomorrow, but I'll let you know on Telegram. Thanks. Stop.